I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested.
Okay.
Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay.
I'm not going to play any games. You keep that phone on all you want. I got this.
No, I know, it's fine.
Listen,
That's the only reason I'm doing
you
it.
don't identify yourself.
The reasonable person standard will play that, okay? So we're responding to a shots fired call. We have a witness that sees your truck driving from that area.
3 different encounters, 3 citizens, 3 demands for identification. But one question keeps coming back. Who was actually right? A roofing contractor is surrounded by deputies while working in a neighborhood. A resident is threatened with jail after refusing to provide ID during a police investigation. A property owner challenges deputies responding to a shots fired call and refuses to identify himself. Was it a lawful investigation, a misunderstanding, or something more troubling? Watch the footage, hear both sides, and decide for yourself. For the original videos, support the creators including Tyrant Cop Files, News Now 303, Gamebuster YT TV, and Rob Huff. This is ID Refusal Pro, where every encounter raises new questions about ID refusal, police accountability, false arrest, and the line between authority and individual rights.
And if you're lying to me, you're allowed to lie to me. That's very true. Hey guys, thanks for hopping in here. I'm live. I'm actually at work right now. I'm here with Officer Stokes. He's been professional at this point, but they have another unit en route. Hey, what's up, Taylin? Yeah, so I'm actually at work right now. I'm being stopped. They said that suspicious activity, something of that nature.
I never said suspicious activity.
Okay, maybe I manifested that on my own.
I think you manifested that.
Okay, well then how come it is that you're asking for my ID?
In April 2024, in Denver, Colorado, a roofing contractor was going door to door for work when deputies suddenly stopped him and demanded identification. The citizen insisted he had committed no crime, while officers claimed they had reasonable suspicion. Was this a lawful detention, or did the encounter cross the line into a false arrest? Watch closely as a routine police contact turns into an escalating ID refusal confrontation.
Yeah.
All you have is interstate roofing
Yeah.
on your shirt.
And how is that leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification? Hey, how are you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Lebsack.
Okay, gotcha. Are you the supervisor?
He's on his way.
Oh, okay. Is this the supervisor?
Nope, he's on his right.
I got you. Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can see, I'm being surrounded right now. 3 patrol cars. Am I detained at this moment? Under suspicion of what crime?
Is this your car?
I'm not answering any questions at this point until a supervisor arrives. I will not be answering any questions. I think I provided enough as it is. So I'm being detained for what? You just said my car, but what crime are you suspecting me of committing at this point in time that you can lawfully detain me?
Okay, based on the database that I have used, you
Yep.
have a warrant.
The database of what?
Okay, that's why you're being detained.
Okay.
Now you're being cooperative with me,
Yes.
but if I feel that you're not going to be cooperative with me, I'll detain you in handcuffs.
Okay. Well, I honestly don't think there's any need for that.
I don't think so.
You know, I have no weapons on me, no ill will, no ill intent. The fact, first off, there's no probable cause to be running any license plate. Second off, okay, guys, right here, I'm actually wrong in this one. This is something that I learned later on, and I will accept that that's my fault. I needed to brush up some more on those laws, but he's absolutely able to run any plate that's out in public at any time for any reason, and so this was a learning experience for me, but I do accept that I was wrong in that statement. You don't even know who I am at this point in time.
I do. Okay, now I'm asking.
You have suspicion.
Right, now I'm asking you for identification.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have reasonable suspicion now. This is my supervisor.
This is your supervisor. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I am doing all right. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a ton of police officers. I'm surrounded. I'm feeling pretty nervous right now. I'm at work, okay? I'm using this vehicle for work, and this officer, for some reason, feels that he has reasonable suspicion to be running plates around here or thinking about other stuff. I've committed no crime.
Public roadway, so yes.
Yeah, well, no, you actually have to have some sort of suspicion to actually be able to run it and go through that.
It's on a public roadway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is?
Identification, because that's what he's requesting.
Yeah, I know, but there has been no crime at this point, so I'm not gonna give identification.
Suspicious person walking around the neighborhood.
Is not a crime. Suspicion in itself is not a
And
crime.
he is contacting you. He
Yeah.
has reasonable suspicion to contact you.
No, that's the problem. He doesn't. What is the reason?
Reasonable suspicion to
What is a reasonable suspicion, sir?
that you're walking around this neighborhood
Yeah.
and you say you're at work, so you need to prove to us in some way that you're.
No. See, that's actually the problem. You guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. Innocent until
Okay.
proven guilty, right?
Filming me. I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm just filming for my
We're not gonna
protection,
play
just
this
as
game.
the other officers are filming for
We're
their
not gonna play this
protection.
game. He
Yeah.
asks you for identification.
Yeah.
If you don't relinquish that identification, it could be an additional charge.
No, see, that's
From
a
what I understand-
secondary charge,
From what I
sir.
understand is you have a possible warrant for your arrest. So
That
we
is
need
besides
to
the point
prove
at this
that
point
or not
because
prove
no. See, you guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. See, sir, the law works that you're innocent until proven guilty. So for you to say that I'm going to get a
Only
charge
for
for
probable-
that.
That's only for probable cause arrest.
Yeah, so what I'm saying right now is the fact that you guys are just telling me that I'm going to get a charge for not identifying. That's a secondary charge. For me to identify, I have to be suspected of committing a crime. I have to be suspected of committing some sort of infraction. I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested. Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay.
What would you do if police demanded your ID, but could not clearly explain the crime they suspected? Under the Fourth Amendment, officers generally need reasonable suspicion of criminal activity to detain someone. The citizen argues that simply walking through a neighborhood is not a crime. Officers, however, claim a possible warrant and suspicious circumstances justified further investigation. From a legal communication standpoint, the deputies earn a C+ for explaining their authority, while the citizen earns a B for asserting rights but occasionally misunderstanding plate check laws.
What? Can you put that down?
Can you tell me what your name and date of birth is?
Yeah, I'm being cooperative, guys.
What's your name and your date of birth, sir?
No reason to
What's your name and your
pull
date
on
of
back
birth?
like that.
Failure to identify yourself, you told me, is a crime. Okay.
Yeah, it's a secondary charge.
That's fine.
Hey guys, I'm being arrested right now.
Is there someone that can take charge of your animal?
If a call, then yes, there is.
Well, you're in my custody,
Yes, sir.
and you're not going to be allowed
Hey,
to make
call. Tell her I am being arrested at this point. Somebody hop in there, please. So is there any way that we can contact my probation officer? Because
You know what's funny, Daniel? You're so uncooperative. And I wanted to find you.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you want to bend over backwards.
No, sir. Listen.
there
He's standing
anybody-
up for my rights.
And I understand.
I'm not trying.
And I
to be
understand that
uncooperative,
you, and I understand
I'm
that you
trying to
want.
stand up for myself.
I have asked you what your name and birth.
I know, and I think there was no suspicion for you to come and ask me that. Some lady calling and saying she's pregnant does not give you the right to come and ask me who I am.
That's interesting information.
It is the law,
What
sir.
lady-
It is the
what
law.
lady called?
The one that you were talking to over here is the one that brought you out here, no?
I know what the law is. The law, I don't have a warrant for your arrest.
No, sir, I do not. I
Sure about
literally
that.
was at my probation office 2 or 3 days ago, sitting in front of my officer.
So
I
that's
have
why
paid
we
every
asked for.
tip.
So that's why we've asked you for identification.
Yeah, but see,
You have to find out whether you have a warrant for your arrest.
you're actually, you don't have a warrant for my arrest. Is
Because-
that what you're saying? Is that what you're
Because
saying,
your
sir?
vehicle.
You want me to go all the way in?
I want you to go all the way in.
Okay, well, I would like to find out.
Because I don't want
what's
you
going on.
falling out of the car.
What charge am I being, what crime am I being charged with? 21.
Interfering with us, and we're going to bring you in. That's it.
How is that interfering?
Because we're investigating a
Trying to
complaint.
investigate this complaint that happened, right?
Okay.
So you get called here. We need to identify people and make sure nothing happened, okay?
But there's no crime committed. I don't want to be rude or anything like that, but he should be the one to be talked to first.
Okay.
Because I did nothing.
Okay.
I shouldn't.
And we intend to go talk
We
to him.
are
However,
fully-
you were out
yes.
here, and you started talking with us about what
Well,
happened.
you guys came up to me and I said hi, so.
You want to go talk to the...
Yeah, I can.
I'll stay with
Mark, we'll be
here.
right back, okay?
Yep.
We'll get your name and your roommate.
I don't. That whatever. If he doesn't know it, but
It's
In New Britain, Connecticut, police responded to a complaint involving an argument between neighbors. What should have been a routine investigation quickly turned into an intense dispute over identification. One resident insisted he had committed no crime and refused to provide ID, while officers claimed they needed his information for their report. Was this a lawful demand or a misunderstanding of constitutional rights? Watch closely as this ID refusal encounter escalates toward a possible arrest.
Just for the report.
But-
Nobody
but-
said you did anything wrong. Based on what
My
you're telling us,
law-
nothing happened, right?
By law, though, I'm on public property right now, too. And even if I was inside, there's no reasonable or articulable suspicion of a crime. I do not need to identify. This is not identifiable
Because
state.
this is a police investigation.
That doesn't
You are
matter.
involved in.
I can pull up the case law right now if you want.
I mean, you're wrong.
No, I'm not, actually.
You are.
No, I'm
So
not.
it doesn't really matter. You have to identify yourself if you're involved in something.
No. Not,
If you don't-
if I committed a crime, it's not interfering if I didn't do anything physical.
That's not correct.
That's true.
No, it's not. I've been doing this job long enough. I know when you have to identify yourself and when you don't. If you were some random person walking down the sidewalk...
And I said my name is Mark. That's all you need to know.
No, it's not. We need your name and your date of birth.
No,
can
no,
put
you
it
don't.
In the report. Yes, you were involved in some sort of argument.
Nope. That's not true.
Okay. You know
I'm
how to
not
do my
tr-
job better than I do, right?
Oh, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just going on my
Well,
constitutional
this is being
rights.
unnecessary.
No, this
You're
is my
being unnecessary.
This is my constitutional rights,
No,
though.
it's not. You
Yes,
have to
it is.
identify yourself if you're part of an incident. Go ahead, pull up whatever you think it is, but you're wrong.
No. See, I'm chill. That's the thing. See, I don't even know what happened either. I was up there and I asked if it's wet, and I walked, and then he started getting all upset at me. So, I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yourself as part of the problem that we're here investigating.
No,
That's
I
why you
didn't.
have to
I came
identify
downstairs. No. I came downstairs and standing out here by myself, not bothering no one. You know what I mean?
yourself.
So,
I didn't say you were causing
no, I know. I'm saying I just got out of the situation because I didn't want a situation. Because it's not right.
Making a situation of something that could have already been resolved. You could have already been on your way.
I mean, I could be going my way anyways. It doesn't. I didn't do anything wrong.
No, because you're here as part of an investigation.
But I didn't break the law.
Again, I'm not saying you are. We have to talk to both parties, get everybody's information. He called for whatever reason. If we have additional
Well,
questions, we have
that's
to
on
ask
him
you.
then. That's on him.
Correct, but you were part of it.
But I didn't do nothing.
Says you. People don't call the cops for nothing. Obviously, something happened between you guys. He got pissed off enough or whatever to call us, right or wrong?
I guess. I don't know why he
Now,
would call
we're here
because.
now. So what are we doing? We're investigating whatever did or didn't happen,
Yeah, but
right? It
I
sounds
didn't
like
do
it's
nothing.
Totally minor. Nothing really.
It's
minor
totally my.
argument.
It was
It's
literally
not-
just
it's
arguing.
to argue, right?
and him
However-
calling me names and stuff, and I walking
if
outside.
You argue and you call us, we have to document that we came out, and we have to document who we talked to, and that is why we need your name. That is all.
Is there a supervisor available, please?
For what?
Do you have your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Eldridge. My badge number is 510.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't want to be rude. I'm just going because I know my rights. That's all.
Well, what you think you know is not how it works. Your rights, you're correct, and if you were some random person not involved in this, you don't have to give us your name. That is correct. However, you're involved in some sort of incident that we're investigating. Therefore, you need to provide your name. That's how it works. Otherwise, it's you interfering with our investigation.
Interference is a physical act.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
That-
I'm not going to stop my
I'm
race.
not going to argue with you. You
I'm
don't
not
know how
trying to
do my job.
argue.
You don't know the law.
Why
You
you
are
yell? I'm
incorrect.
sorry. Please don't yell at me. I'm not yelling.
Because I'm trying to be so patient with you, and you're not providing your name. The next step is you're just going to come in with us if you're refusing to identify yourself. That's how it works.
Are you? You're a corporal. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I seen the stripe. That's why at first.
To identify himself. I'm
Get
gonna
arrested, we'll identify him as
I'm gonna go with Grasso.
No, he called and I came down and I didn't commit a crime. That's why. But if you need,
I need you to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna play any games. You keep that phone on all you want. I got this.
no, I know, it's
Now
fine.
listen.
That's the only reason I'm
If
doing
you
it.
don't identify yourself, you're going to jail.
Okay, Mark
Bottom line.
Highland.
So are we going to? Are we going
Mark
in the car?
Highland.
Are we going in? I need ID. Where is it?
Okay. I'm getting my ID under threat of arrest.
Stand over here so that thing doesn't fall on us.
Yeah, I'm getting my ID on threat of arrest.
Thank you.
Well, I got to put it on there just in case.
Whatever you got to do, I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Just, see, that's all we have to do is just identify people.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't do nothing wrong, so that's fine by me.
You gotta investigate that.
I know, but I know the laws, and literally you have to commit a crime.
Law, and then you can learn that law if you like.
Oh, I have.
This law.
I know it.
Okay.
I know the First Amendment. You know all 5 points of the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
It's okay. No, I want you. I mean, I know everything's good, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't want an argument with no one. I'm just.
That's fine. Out there for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. You got my license. You're welcome. Ay, Dios. It's no bueno, man. This is cop car 19 and 26. Yeah, I gave my ID.
That was hard.
It wasn't hard. I just wanted to make sure because, you know what I mean? I mean, I know my rights, so it's like I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. And then I seen that, you know, I thought he was a captain or a sergeant or whatever you want to call it, supervisor. So, you know. And plus, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I don't want to go to jail, so it's like, well,
You already elevated it for no reason.
well, I'm gonna.
So I hope you understand that in the future, if you're involved in something that we're investigating, you have to provide your name. It's just so much easier off the bat to do that. Okay?
Okay. Well, after this is resolved, then yeah, I'll figure everything out. Did he give ID too?
Yes.
Okay.
warrants or something?
No.
Why didn't you want to give me your name?
Because my rights. If you didn't arrest, you know, reasonable, articulable suspicion. But if I'm not in the middle of a crime or committing or about to commit a crime,
You're missing the part where you have to give your name and date of birth to the police.
you don't have to
Yes, you
just
do.
because.
Yes,
If
you
a
do.
cop asks you to give
You're
your
involved
ID,
in an incident that we're
Yes, you do.
investigating. Yes,
No, you don't.
That's the law. You can look it up on your phone.
if a cop comes up to me and says I have to give ID, I have to give ID. That's what you're saying?
Is investigating an incident, and they say that you're involved. And you told us you were involved. That was your words, not ours. You said you were involved.
Oh, because I said yeah, because he
arguing
started
with me,
with
right?
me, yeah.
So that's why we got called here.
Uh-huh.
Then you have to give your name and ID.
Okay, I'll look that up then. Okay. No, I'll give you guys the benefit of
Because I
that,
don't
definitely.
want you to be yelling at police officers and it be
Oh,
the
I'm not
wrong
yelling.
one, and he's like freaking out and he like body slams you or something like that on the ground. Like, we don't want any of that. I want you to be as safe as possible.
Yeah.
The best thing for that is you to know your rights exactly. Okay, so make sure you look into that. All right.
Oh, I do it all the time. That's why.
Okay. Because you don't want to arrest people for nothing when you have no warrants or anything.
Exactly. And I know I don't because I had one from like 9 years ago, about like 2 years ago, and I had to go to Hartford, and they dismissed it because it was nothing. You know what I mean? Because of him.
I'm just doing it in a heartbeat because I'm not going to sit out here and hold it.
Thank you. See, everything's good, right?
That's it.
See? Yeah.
Yeah. You good? Do you need anything? Do you need any protection from
Nah.
him? Are you worried about him hurting you in any way?
He does get a little crazy sometimes. Like, I feel sometimes going into the kitchen, like I get scared.
But
You know what? I don't.
You can separate yourself.
We're both upstairs right now, and I'm allowed to live here, and they said I'm allowed to live here.
I give him the
Like, really disabled, I have 2 years, and I'm coach security and all that stuff, right? So, he's,
If police are investigating a complaint, does that automatically mean you must identify yourself? The key legal question involves the Fourth Amendment and state-specific identification laws. The citizen argues that without reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, he cannot be compelled to provide ID. The officers argue that because he admitted involvement in the incident, identification is necessary for the investigation and documentation. From a communication and legal clarity perspective, the officers earn a C+ for repeatedly relying on authority rather than clearly citing the law, while the citizen earns a B for asserting rights but showing uncertainty about the limits of investigative encounters.
so I'm.
Once you have like a room that you can go in that he has no access to.
Well,
Your
that would be
apartment,
him. Yeah.
Okay.
We have separate apartments. Yeah, we just have a common living area. That's all.
Okay. So I just I ask that in terms of just keeping you safe, okay?
Mhm.
As long as you have some place you can go, you can lock the door and be away from him.
That's what
I feel comfortable leaving here without, making
Yeah.
people leave and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, there ain't gonna be no problems.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually in my room like 90% of the day playing games. You know what I mean? Because I'm disabled, man.
All right, well, just have a good rest of your day.
And I'm sorry if, you know what I mean, if, it took me a little bit to give ID. It was more or less, I was just kind of holding on my rights just to be safe. And then I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. I just want to get it over with. All right, thank you. What's your badge name and badge number real quick? Just.
371.
All right, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. Take care. Be safe. Seriously. Take care. All right, well, that was that interaction. I'm going to be uploading this to the Constitution State so everything gets resolved. Because that is not fair at all. I have good people here that take care of me. And, yeah, that was not cool.
Hey, so how you doing? Y'all got a shooting range or something over there? Yeah. I'm filing a complaint that somebody filed. So you have a shooting range over there and everything? That's your property? Okay, so people currently shooting over there now? Okay. So first we get a call of shots fired in the area. Listen, anytime shots fired in the area, you got your ID on you, sir? Right now there's an investigation going on, sir, of shots fired in the area, and I need to know who I made contact with. I'm Deputy Hudson with Sussex Sheriff. I identify myself, and I need to. Sir, what's your name? What's your name, sir? Robinson. Okay. All right. So we got a call of shots fired in the area. You say you own that land up there. Okay. How long you live up there or just land?
I got it. 7-4, go.
So originally called is shots fired in the area. Anytime shots fired in the area, we got to come. If it's hunting, hunt time, we get a lot of calls. So we have to investigate
10-4.
because we don't know what's going on. I don't know that there's land back there. I don't know that that belongs to you. I don't know that you shooting back there or whatever. I don't know that stuff. So I have to investigate. When a citizen calls, we have to investigate. So that's what I'm investigating. So again, you got your ID on you.
Copy direct.
So I got to make contact. Yeah, so we got to call a red truck.
In August 2023, deputies responded to a shots fired call involving a red truck near private property. The citizen refused to answer questions and challenged the demand for ID, saying there was no clearly stated crime. Was this a lawful Terry stop, or did police push past the Fourth Amendment? This encounter turns into a direct ID refusal showdown.
There's shots fired in the area. So again, I'm investigating. It's an ongoing investigation. So do you have shots fired in the area? Yes, sir. Around the roadway and the houses in the area. Yes, sir. Okay, I don't know that yet. I haven't went back. The only thing I got is a red truck. So again, I have to make. Okay, that's fine. I need your ID, sir. All right. Step out the vehicle for me, sir.
Right here. 6374.
Step back here for me.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm not searching vehicle. I need to know, do you have your ID on you? I need to know who I made contact with, sir.
I haven't broken a law. Can you articulate a law that I've broken?
Right now, you must identify yourself, sir, because I have made contact and there's an ongoing investigation.
I haven't broken a law. I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right.
So you refuse. So now you're refusing to identify yourself to me.
You haven't articulated a crime.
It's an ongoing investigation of shots fired in the area, sir.
It's not a crime. It's in the county.
You're missing the whole point, sir.
I am not giving up my Fifth Amendment right.
So
I'm not
that
going to violate
that
my
land
Fourth
belongs to you.
Amendment right.
That land belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any backstops behind any shooting that's going on back there?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, that's fine. Give me 1 second.
Can I see your supervisor?
He is a supervisor, sir.
Can I see your supervisor? I allow people to hunt on that property as well. So
Okay.
when they're hunting, is that a crime?
How much land you got?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. And why? Why? I'm just going to ask.
Because I have
why?
a Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Okay. So.
You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you?
Sure did.
Can you articulate to me what the Fourth and Fifth Amendment to the Constitution is?
Yeah, I can, but I'm not gonna because you obviously know it. Okay. So this is my question. All right.
I bet you don't.
If you want to assert your rights. I have no problem with that.
I'm being
Okay.
illegally detained at this point.
Okay. Well, we're in the middle of an investigation. Okay.
Of a crime. It's not a crime. You can't even articulate a crime. I have no obligation to assist you in your investigation. You know.
Okay. So my question to you is this: you want to ask me a bunch of questions, but you don't want to answer any of my questions.
Yeah, that's
Why are
your
you being
job.
difficult?
I'm a citizen in America, and we have the Constitution. I know
Okay.
y'all don't
But that doesn't
believe in
answer
that
why
anymore.
you're being so difficult.
I don't have to answer any of your questions, officer.
Okay. I just want to know what your issue is. Why you don't want to talk to us? That's
I
what
don't
my
like
question
police. I'm sorry. I think
Okay.
you guys are tyrants.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all actually upheld the Constitution like you swore an oath to do, then yeah, I would answer questions. But y'all don't do that anymore. You're fucking tyrants anymore, man. No offense to you. I mean, I'm sure you might be a good dude. I know. I don't know. I know y'all are sitting here wanting to ID me and violating my constitutional rights.
Okay, but getting your ID is not violating your
Yes,
rights.
it certainly is. That's the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution.
And how?
How is it?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to have any searches or seizures. You can't search or seize anything unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay.
Am I suspected of a crime?
I'll leave that up to my partner, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
You got to articulate a crime, and I'd be happy to ID myself if you can articulate a crime that I've broken or done something wrong.
Okay. Well, technically we have enough to stop you for the incident that we're investigating, and technically, if you want to get into the aspects of the law, you're just driving down the road. We have a right to see your driver's license registration. There's Supreme Court case law on that.
Yeah, if I violated a law.
Okay.
What's the law? What's the law that I violated?
Operating a vehicle on the roads of the Commonwealth.
That's against the law?
It's not against the law.
Well, then what
But
the fuck do you need my ID
once you have been stopped for a reasonable suspicion, you don't need
Suspicion
probable
of what
cause.
crime? You can't articulate a crime.
Didn't he already tell you that?
He didn't articulate a crime.
Okay. But a crime is not reasonable suspicion. You need to talk to a better lawyer.
I ain't talking to nobody.
Okay.
I'm just
But a
taking-
crime is
rights
not
to the
reasonable
Constitution.
suspicion. A crime is probable cause. Okay.
RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. If you can articulate to me reasonable articulable suspicion, I will be happy to
So
ID myself.
if you want to play the reasonable person standard, we'll play that. Okay. So we're responding to a shots fired call. We have a witness that sees your truck driving from that area, and now we're talking to you. That's reasonable suspicion according to Supreme Court all day.
What's the crime?
Shots fired?
That's
We're
against the
investigating
law?
it? Well, no, I don't
There
have
you
to.
go.
No, I don't have to have a crime to stop you. I don't have
Yes,
to have a
you
crime
do.
to ID you. I don't have to have a crime to talk to you.
You have to have a crime. If I've done something wrong, I will ID myself. You tell me what I've done wrong.
Show
and I
me
will ID myself.
where in a law book anywhere that reasonable suspicion equals a crime. It doesn't.
This is a Terry stop?
It doesn't.
Is this Terry v. Ohio? Is this a Terry stop?
Okay. No, I don't think it's a Terry stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Am I free to leave?
So this is the rule. I'm going to print out the laws of Sussex County. I'm going to put it on that fence. It is regulations that have to follow. We are going to report it.
If officers get a shots fired call, can they stop and identify someone nearby? Under the Fourth Amendment and Terry v. Ohio, police may briefly detain someone when they can point to reasonable, articulable suspicion. The officers argue the red truck, witness report, and shots fired call justify contact. The citizen argues no specific crime was tied to him personally. Legally, officers get a B for articulating suspicion late. The citizen gets a B for asserting rights, but weakening his position with insults and refusing basic clarification.
We're going to come and investigate your area that you're shooting over there. Again, I'm going to take a picture. My body camera right here.
I don't want you to trespass on my property.
Listen, sir.
Okay.
Again, shots was fired in their area. Their homes right there. You can't shoot within a certain feet of the homes. So if y'all are in violation of that, you will be charged. Okay?
There's still no crime.
Yes, it is a crime. You can't shoot within certain feet of the home, sir.
How many feet was I in?
You're good to go, sir. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
thank you. Y'all take care. Stay safe.
You think these encounters were tense. The next one starts with a simple question and ends somewhere nobody expected. No shouting, no warning, just one decision that changes everything. What happens when someone refuses to back down and neither side is willing to walk away? The answer is already waiting on your screen. Click the next video and see how far this one goes.